on this camera. Welcome everybody. This is going to be a 3-minute video. I have 125 videos on Facebook that I will be uploading. And in this video I want to show you something small. And in this reality, it starts as this. Time. 20 plus 9, 29. It is it. Me, which is 13 plus 5 is 18. And the 13 ball and the 5 ball and pool are all the same. They're both orange. Anything that has a division of 7 numbers in between, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, which is 11 and 12 is your 6 numbers, plus the 5 and the 13, those are your walls. 5 and 13, 5 and 4, this is the orange ball, this is it. 29, okay, 0 equals 6 equals to 35. 3 times 5, 3 plus 5 will equal to number 23. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 will equal 3, and 5 will equal to 11. Time is of spirit, angel, and man, which is Christmas, which is number 3. 3 times 11 is 33, which is the Mass of the Christ. Mass of the Christ, or Christmas, okay? The Christ is number 77. The Mass is number 33, 3737, 7337, plus 3773 equals to 1111, or 7 and 3 is 10. 0 equals 6 plus 1 is 7 is 7777. Okay? This is how we bring together this. The number to the universe, number 42. 3 by 1 is 3. 3 by 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 1 is 3. This would be 33. Add it up to one level more. 3 by 14 is 42. 42 plus 1 and 4 is 5 equals 47 equals back to time again. Time being as 2 and 9, time 20 and 2 and 9 and 9, 13 is 4, 5 is 5, makes it 11, 9, 9, 11 is time. Equaling to a total of 20, and you have the soul, S-O-U-L, S-O is 19, and O15 is 34, which is the expression of 1, 3 and 4 is 7, 3 times 4 is 12, equaling to the number 19 times 3 equals 57, plus the 10 man of who you are equals to the 67. This will recreate 13 and 42, equaling to the 55. 5 by 5, 5 plus 5 equals to 35, and back to what we started about, number 35. 3 by 5, 3 plus 5 equals to your 23. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals to 6 and 5, or 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 will also equal to 6 and 5. Your time is 3 by 14, the number to the universe, number 42, plus 1 and 4 is 5 equals 47 of time. Plus 3, which was the multiple, okay, or multiply it again, no. We'll add 3 equals to 50. Plus 3 equals 50. 0 equals 6 equals 56. 5 by 6 is 30. 5 plus 6 is 11 equals 41. 0 equals 6 plus 6 back to 47. 4 and 7 is 11. Why do we always bring 0 to 1, 0, 1, 5, always together equaling to 6? The reason we bring this together is because the circle of 360 degrees is, even if you make a square, I don't care if you make a triangle, it's a little different. But by making your square and shoving this inside your square, this center point, which is your circle, this is your circle. Inside this, I don't care if this is a square, I don't care if this is a triangle, it's the energy that this pushes out all around it, creating the reason for the 360 degrees value. It has nothing to do with this. But this is inside the totality of what the square is, in which in order to reach a corner, what is the multiple in order for me to go from here to the corner? It's 1.25. 4 times 72 equals 288. That is your circle. Times 1.25 equals to your 360 degrees, which is your circle in a square, in which is the same thing as this over here. See the triangle? Well, they're all triangles. But when you put them together, these triangles, you will see there's going to be a mug and dovet inside here. And you see this here and the entered over here. This is the middle part of all the animals. The ear starts here on an animal. You see the ear up here, but it's really starting down here. Don't forget, the animal goes this way. Man is this way. So there's a difference in this. There has to be a better vision for an understanding. There's a different... Well, you know what's really freaky? Is my video shows that it's been on for 12 hours right now. This video you are watching has been on for 12 hours. This video you're watching, this camera that is on for 12 hours. So now I must change everything around. When I pressed start, okay, I don't know what happened, but it shows 12 hours, 5 minutes, 37 seconds. So every single thing that I have been doing, every possibility of whatever is on in my house is now going to be rechecked over a period of 12 hours. Now that's crazy. So that's like from 3 a.m. in the morning till now, I will probably now know what my cats have been doing all night. It's never done this before, and the reason it's never done this before is because my CyberLink camera, okay, I had to shut it down to reopen it. But let's forget about that for now. Let's go on to something else. I won't upload it right away because I've been walking around naked in my house. I'm a male. You know that my stick has been up, my ball's been down, but my income is okay. Are you talking to me? I think there's somebody else in my house. Can't be a mouse. I got too many pussies. So, again, this is part of the circle inside the triangle. Triangles, two triangles, will recreate the square. Have you ever seen the Illuminati sign? Well, here's the square inside the sign of the Illuminati, but it's not there because nobody really sees. They show you the triangles, that's what you see. But it's the square. It's the cube that's inside of it. I just want to say thanks to Al Kadoti, one of the smartest poker players I ever met. He seemed to have been in Niagara Falls or something, and he left me this key, 1441. Another thing I want to mention, okay, is the 5 times 5, and a friend of mine who brought this up this morning because she saw on her computer, that was, yes, I was in the Carolinas, right. Car, line, throw me in a line, give me a hook, line, and sinker, and we'll start talking about what's on the other side of the world. Bring a little bit of everybody into this, right? So, this is what it is. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 5 by 5 is 125. Okay? So from the beginning of the first piece is 7 and 512 memory, which is 8. When you go 5, 5, 5, and 5, which is 625, this is 13. This is your 4, this is your 8, and this is your 7. 4, 7, and 8. Now, I'm not going to give you the reality of what it means, but if anybody's walking with Cain and Abel, if you have a jack, and a jack is like a cane, so Cain is like walking Jack and King, Jack and Cain, Jack and King, okay? Anybody want to talk about Orange? Orange County, California. Blue and orange, they both have the same spelling, letter count, inside, that's right, of the French and English world. Now I'm going to get back to one other piece in here, is that when you multiply 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals 125, plus the 5 and 5 equals 25 is 150, plus the multiple of 5, 5, 5, and 5, which is 625, plus 150 is 775. Okay? 775 is all about P-I-G. It's all about the pigs. Why? Because the pig is 977, creation of the creation of man. The hombre. Shom, FM, female, male, hombre within one, coming from the pigs. And the pigs is sort of like, I want to show you something. You see the split? It's one tree that branched out to 2. This is what your fox looks like. Here's the ears on one side, here's the ears on the other side, and your beeper communication is your pathway between the 2 that you pick up slowly as the vibrations come in. Do not forget that it takes this body to bring in the vibration for you to be able to sense whatever spirit is giving you. Spirit from an outside world. The energy is in this body. The vibration core is inside this body. Okay? But spirit is in a star. It's a computerized system of information that we go out and seek through this body. When you talk to your cat and your cat understands, you don't understand because they're readers. More is code, more is the cat, more is more, more is more. More is, I-S, is area number 51. 51 stands for Mars. Mars has 2 moons. Earth has 1 moon. There's your triangle. Man has 4 moons. Why 4? Here's my paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on this angle it has 4. On this angle it has 4, and on this angle it has 4. I'm just doing this all very, 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 very short. Okay? Another thing is Messer mentioned 4 by 6, 24 cat, 4 by 7, 28. But 4, 7, and the letter 0 that goes in between, which is the value of the difference that connects the two sides, which is the O that surrounds everything, which is the waterway. O and water are the same thing. This is the circle of O. You put it in the middle of 47. It will stand for 1776, as 24 times 74 is 1776. 28 is the Gaia Earth, in which the woman finds her period every single month. Pretty funny the way a woman here down on Earth with a moon high in the sky that moves the oceans, that moves the emotions of every woman on this planet, and you say, what's going on with my wife, right? Hey, wake up a little bit, you'll understand. The circle of life is inside the lion, and there's a lot of pussies going around, and without them in 80 years with no pussy, you have no life. So let's wake up a little bit, all right? Let's go on to the next page, like I wanted to say. If you want to know where number 7 and 2 comes from, 7 plus 2, 7 times 2, will equal to number 9, and will equal to the W when you add them up. 2 is the B letter, 7 is the G letter, 2 plus 7 is 9 is I. You have big. When you have 9, you have I. When you have the 14, you have N. You now have win big. And because red is 18, which is 9 and 9, E is 5, D is 4, which is the sun, you have a win big red. Okay, so we're going to jump off to that. And I actually came on here to speak about something else, and I just saw, is that Canada does not want to take part of the new industry of computerized decision makers, in which a computer will see it doesn't like somebody, and it'll go out and it'll destroy it. Let me tell you something. Information right now is going to be tenfold around this world. The information network and the reality of understanding money is how computers read. If a computer can figure out by you pushing of a few fingers against this button and coming out with a figure that says invest, there are now investor computers that can invest your money because of how it computes. At the same time, if it sees there's an article that can be sold, it'll automatically buy that information in the article automatically because it can make money. It will not let it go. And if this information is going to give the goodwill people, if you're talking about chemtrails, okay, and the evil people do not want you to see anything about the chemtrails, okay, because of the computer system we live in now, this computer is going to say, hey, those chemtrail information, we can sell it on the market and make money. So we will automatically start to know because of the computerized world. And that's just being noticed, but nobody doesn't understand. If a computer will say, this disc can fly, but if this is stuck into the disc, it can now spin connected. The computer knows all your networks, all the information, anything you do, okay, will always explain. Let's go to a shopping center. We get a decoder, right? And we decode everything. This thing will say, hey, there's no more chips on the counter. It'll send this to the head office, and the head office will now buy chips, okay, for the store. When you unroll this, at the end, and you get to this, when you see this from this side, you know there's no more toilet paper. Well, Matrix is going to start doing this for the people who have said, how in the world will we ever be able to share this evil information? Because Matrix system is taught to gain all the time. It will teach us, and it'll tear away from them and go against them. But a lot of the evil, okay, deceit in the world, they don't see that. They don't understand their own computers. The computer says, I need oil, a light lights up. The computer says, I need money. Computers that don't need money will now say, I need money, or they're saying, don't invest, you'll lose money. The computer doesn't need the money, it's doing it for you. So when it sees information that can make money, it will now distribute that same information that they were trying to keep secret is now going to be all over the place. And because the greatest thing in this world is the hacker is the one who can create and find all these, the information network that has problems, and they can cure the problem. Even though it's for the evil, these good hackers are always going to linger something on that will send out information. Even if you don't try, it doesn't matter. It's just the way the system works. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I lost my password for the SanDisk, so if anybody knows, can you please send me a message to my YouTube page, explain to me how to get my information out of this. One other thing, why did the chicken cross the road? Well, when Matrix is finished fooling around with the rest of the stuff, we'll absolutely be able to share why the Matrix crossed the road. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus in the year 5775, which is 5775 Pig, P-I-G. I is 9, egg is 577, George 577, pig. Anyways, I'm just going on for nothing. Thank you for watching.